Hi, angels. So, as you know, I'm restarting my channel. I know I haven't been consistent in the past, but now I am. And as I've shared in some of my past videos, mostly on TikTok, about where we've been for the past almost a year. Long story short, after going through horrendous, volatile, violent harassment for an entire year at our previous residence from a tenant below, and our landlord would do absolutely nothing to help us because he's a slumlord. This gentleman, Preston, who lived below us, was about as miserable as they could get and started violently harassing us since the second day we moved in. And again, our landlord owns a great deal of property here in North Bay, so they don't give a shit. So I got the job of my dreams after finishing school, working for the, I worked for Callian Health at the OPP, Ontario Provincial Police Communication Center, as a crisis worker working with dispatchers. I lost my job there just a couple days before Christmas because even with permission, I had to run home to protect my child on more than a couple occasions in the middle of the night, usually around 3, 4 in the morning because of this miserable, disgusting human being who lived downstairs. And I ended up losing my job because of it. I ended up falling behind on my rent, obviously, and ended up getting evicted. Even though I went to court, they didn't even, and showing proof of their harassment, and my son, my special needs child, being in trauma counseling, going through victim services, the court did not give a shit. So we ended up being evicted and with no place to go, and a dog and 2 cats. I ended up having to allow somebody to take my cats for 9 months. That is a whole other story. I will never do that again. And we ended up going through living in a motel for 9 months through the crisis center. So we could keep our dog. I'm going to explain our journey there in other videos. There was a lot of positive, but there was a great deal of negative of living there, and how broken the system is, and why certain people go into this field. And I do want to say on the offset that the owners of this motel, I mean, they are the only reason why it was tolerable. I've never met such kind, compassionate, understanding people in my entire life. They did more for us than anybody. But we were there for 9 months. I could not, because of the eviction, it was like next to impossible. And being on government assistance, I couldn't get anybody to give me a place to live for my son and I and my dog. And nobody wanted to give us a chance. I had a couple of people in the background send messages. Well, I can't make any promises, but we'll do what we can. We're looking at a place for you. And they'd never reply. And then when I just asked for an update, they would ignore me. And it just, I couldn't find a job. And honestly, I was not in the headspace. But we met a gentleman. I don't want to invade his privacy about who he is or what he does, or his wife, but I will tell you that my son and I were beyond blessed to have met these people, for them to give us a home. So we found a 2-bedroom apartment that is absolutely beautiful. They bought a house and they rent the upstairs and downstairs. We rent the downstairs, and it was all newly renovated. We have a yard, but it's for the people upstairs, so hopefully when they move in, they'll let us share it. But needless to say, we are close to everything. There's trails where I can take Nisa for a walk and Nathan can bike ride. And anyways, I'm going to show you our apartment and see what you think of it. We love it. The best part is I have a washer and dryer, my very own washer and dryer. Thank God, because I do a lot of fucking laundry. Everything's inclusive, which is even better. So I just have to pay rent every month. Everything else paid for. And all I have to pay for is internet and cable and my phone. And on the plus side, the school that I took Aislinn out of the school in this zone when we moved away, because he'd been going to a place called Woodland since he started school. But in grade 5, I took him out to go to a place called Silver Birches, where the motel was. Best decision I ever made. This one school, they just, in my opinion, were not supportive of him at all. Silver Birches has gone above and beyond, and I couldn't ask for a better school for him. We're back in the zone of our old school, but with people advocating for us, including his pediatrician. We're probably going to get transportation. Needless to say, I'm buying a truck here in the next few weeks, so if I have to, I'll just take him to school every day. But we're close to everything, and we live in a beautiful neighborhood, just full of kids, because we're right down the street from Woodland. So there's a lot of kids around. So things are looking up. So let me know what you think of our new place. And again, in the future videos, I'll explain our journey at the motel. And a lot needs to change in our community, in other communities, in the mental health system, in the way people treat people who are going through trauma, especially for our children. It really disgusts me sometimes, some of these people that go into this field. I don't know why they do it. It's certainly not to help or support people. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope that you will stick with us. Please like our video and subscribe. It will help me so much to regrow my channel again. You'll find me on TikTok as well, and Instagram. Facebook I usually just use for talking to family and friends, but you can reach me anywhere. And again, if you're in a position where you're homeless or you're having issues with addiction or mental health or anything, I always leave my email. You can reach out to me, okay? I'm a crisis worker. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I'm working towards that, but I am a human trafficking survivor. I have suffered sexual violence my whole life. Since I was 6 years old, I overcame it. I overcame 15 years of addiction. I've been there. I've lived on the streets. I know what it's like. And I'm the single mother of a special needs child who has very violent tantrums and has a hard time regulating his emotions and has really struggled through everything. So I'm here to support you in any way I can. And, we can support each other. And if you live in the neighborhood or nearby where I live, maybe we can get together, have coffee, whatever. We need to support each other. So anyways, I welcome you guys. Thanks for watching. And let me know what you think. And I love you. And just realize you're not alone. And we really, really need to start supporting each other, because especially with what's going on in the U.S., and with politics everywhere, we need to support each other more than ever, because the only way change is going to happen is if we start in our own communities and we work together instead of fighting each other. Okay? Love you guys. Be safe. Bye.
Well, finally, mostly packed for our new home we're moving into tomorrow. Baby Bear finally makes a friend and we're moving tomorrow. As beautiful as it is here, especially in the summer, I will not miss this place. And this guy right here finally has a yard to run around and play in. At least till the guys upstairs move in. And then unfortunately they pay more rent, so they get the yard. So the landlord asked to talk to them. Maybe they wouldn't mind sharing with Aislinn and Nisa. And go our new home, and you can finally go run around and play and get all that energy out, huh, buddy? I am out of here. 9 months in this tiny ass fucking motel room. Our bathroom's a pigsty. That's my last job. Bye. Okay. Nisa, I know you want to go back out in your yard because you're so excited that you can run free now. But we're going to show everybody our new house, especially Granny and Grandpa. So there's the door to come in. We'll show you the yard later. So we come up the stairs. There's my boo-boo. Go down the stairs to the big mess of stuff. This is nothing because we still haven't even gone to the storage yet.
Can you do half and I do half?
So this is Baby Bear's room.
This is my bag. This is my box.
Okay, and we're going to... Hold on.
And
Let's show them the closet. This is Ace's closet.
Mom, can I bring them in?
I think they know what a closet looks like, boo.
This is my closet. There's my hook.
Okay.
And my other hook.
Okay, thank you. All right. So we go out here. To this big mess. This is our brand new bathroom that was just refinished. Yay, my bathtub. Ooh, look, this is one of my favorite parts. Look at that shelf. That is so cool.
Mom, can I show them down there?
This is Mommy Bear's room. Yes, Mama Bear finally not only has a bedroom, but she gets the bigger one this time.
Next time, I'm getting the big one.
No, you're not. Mama Bear's closet.
And my lightsaber. Yeah.
All right, and then we go down here.
We'll do that.
Nisa, move. I'll take you out in a minute. This is going down our stairs. And then this is where we're going to set up our kitchen table and chairs. This is my very beautiful, awesome kitchen. And then we got all this space for our sofa and TV and family room. And, okay, the best part, oh yeah, my own washer and dryer, baby.
Show them what they gave us.
What's that?
This.
Oh yeah, Aislinn's excited about the vacuum.
They gave us a free vacuum to use. And this light has no...
Well, that's it, guys. This is our beautiful 2-bedroom basement apartment. I can't even tell you how freaking excited we are.
I give him a fire.
This is our fresh start, guys.